welcome back to the Runs podcast. Episode number, I don't know. We are still in the middle of a heat wave. Unbelievable, Jeff. It's boiling.
Unbelievable, Jeff. It is lovely, isn't it? I know, I've just, excuse my creased Burton top, I have been sat out the back and the last bit of sun after work. That's mad you just said what episode we're on, because I was thinking about that while we were getting ready before we even linked up together. I wonder what episode we're on. I know we're halfway through like the third year, but I did think, I wonder what episode it is. I know you've tallied it at one point and we're well over 100.
Yeah, it's normally, I think it might be like 120 or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'll have a look now where
It's a lot.
Still warm. It's a lot.
Yeah.
We are on, episode 122.
Nice. 1, 2,
This
2.
is episode 122, everyone. 1, 2, 3 next week. Good guest next week. Look forward to that.
Yeah.
Got a good
guests every week. Yeah, exactly. We have good guests every week. We're lucky.
I know. Happy days. What's been going on? First and foremost, Saturday was mental. Like, it wasn't about
real,
us,
wasn't it?
but it was
the real.
It was Maesteg Park Run's birthday party, and we said we would help. And look, there wouldn't have been 0 people there if it wasn't for us. We're not under any fucking illusions or anything like that.
No.
But everyone who came through and like helped Maesteg Park Run and smash our record. If you came from Neath Road like Peely did, or you come from Bilth like Aidan, Catherine and Sophie, come from down wherever Meg and Nikki are from as well. I know that's kind of back end of Cardiff, Newport way, wherever you came from. That was wild.
Yeah, it was, like I say, it was surreal. When we walked up, we got up about 8:30, we got up to the park, and it was a few milling round, one of the usuals. Obviously, the core team, obviously, we thanked on the day, and thank them again for setting Maesteg Park Run up. Obviously, it's made a massive difference to me. And just been right up the road for me. But yeah, and then we were sort of talking to people, weren't we, sort of away from the start, and then you couldn't really get a feel for how many was there until we stood on our wall, and I was like, shit, there's loads. And like so many, merch was just mad. That was when I thought, fuck, this is mad, like this is surreal. And like I say, they weren't there for us, they were there to park run, and from like I say, we just helped them. But then seeing so many in our merch, if you like, was mad.
It was like, my brother texted me, didn't he, at 8:30, and he was like, there's so many people in town running with Runs vests on, it's pretty cool. And pretty cool is like a massive compliment off my brother as well.
Huge.
And I'm like, driving over, I was like, what if we don't break this record? We're going to look like absolute mugs. What if we turn up? And it's just like a normal week and no one shows up. We are going to look like mugs. And then, because you're talking to everyone and stuff like that, and we've had messages after of people that were there, that listened to the podcast, but were too shy to say hello. Like, that's mad. That's I understand it, I appreciate it, but just say hello, because it's easy for you to know we're honest every week, you know, our faces and stuff like that. But our DMs are mad, and I can't face the names are hard. So just say, all right, boys, my name's this. I love the podcast. Or tell us if you fucking hate it as well. I don't care. I'll just knock you out. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. But it was like surreal. Like, there were so many vests there. All the vests were there. The only problem I got is Morgan Pittman rocked up in the London vest, and that's how the running vest is meant to look on people, because he is an absolute weapon. He's a unit, whatever he does. Yeah. And I'm like, no more. From now on, any vest of mine are one of one. No one else is looking better than me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So I was like, yeah,
it was mad.
So mad.
Yeah, and well, for people to say that, anyone just come and say hello to us. Like, we're more than happy to talk to anyone. We are nobodies. Like, we're just here doing what we love, speaking about running, helping Maesteg Park Run, helping where we can in other things. And that's what we want to do now. And it's just great to bring people together. I don't want to sound cliche and fucking corny, but it is, isn't it? Like, I've met so many people I didn't know 10 years ago that I know now. And then even the last 3 years doing this, I've met even more people I would call friends now, and we've got the same passion and sport that they love, same as us, isn't it?
Yeah. I was talking to Sam Hopkins, like last night, I was talking to Sam Hopkins in the DMs, and he was like, Did you ever think why did you start? I said I don't know why we started the podcast. I nagged Nicky for a bit because I was bored, and he
Yeah.
finally gave in. He's like, "Do you think it would be this big?" I don't even know what we thought it was going to be. Like,
Oh,
we were meant to do weekly episodes to start. That was
no.
never in the plan, and that just fell in. But like, we got friends in all running clubs, which is amazing now.
Yeah.
Because Maesteg Park Run on the weekend was amazing. Thank you all to everyone that came. Well done on breaking a record. Before we move on to the next subject, what about them tri-suits? I was like, I want to do a triathlon again now. Because
Yeah, we got
everyone...
some really good feedback on it. And that was a little, I wouldn't call it a gimmick, wasn't it? It was Dan, we had him a while ago, didn't we? Dan set us up. He had an idea. I suppose most people know now because we did tell a few people up there the reason we was wearing them. He sent us through Saundersfoot tri-relay. So he was like, I'm making a suit, you're doing it, you've got no say in the matter, boys. So he was like, right. And then this week, leading up to Park Run, he was like, shall we wear them? I was like, yeah, why not? And what a perfect time to do it. Sun was out. I didn't like running in mind, I'll be honest. It was warm, it was uncomfortable. Yeah.
It was
banging to look at. Like, I've never run in one. It's the first time I've ever tried putting on and run. Like, do you know what I mean? So perhaps that's something you boys get used to, guys and girls get used to. But yeah, they are banging.
But they are cool because I always thought they were like almost like a back to front leotard, maybe where the zip is in charge of everything. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not, is it? Because the shorts have got their own waistband, and then like the shoulders hold it up, and then just protect, cover your chest up. Obviously, the only problem I had was I wanted to run. I was going warm, so I wanted to zip it down a little bit. But as soon as you got to a certain point, the zip was like, "I am fucking going, mate."
I'm all that.
Yeah, but no, what a day! Amazing. Like, I don't know how we're gonna. You can find another podcast to break next year's record because
that's gonna take some doing, in it. It was just perfect weather. Loads of people turned up from far and wide. Like I say, we thank you again. The regulars were there. It was just banging on it. A couple of pints down spoons after. Just perfect.
Yeah, banging, absolutely. And now we've got a plan to get you all together again soon. You're probably familiar with the nation's 5K Esme is running. Esme. We'll have to fact check that when we finally sort an episode out. But she's going to be doing the South Wales legs, Swansea, Cardiff and Swansea on the 18th and 19th of September.
Yeah.
I feel like Cardiff Park Run, I said earlier, because that starts at 9 a.m. and Swansea then is the following day on the Sunday at 4 p.m. Now, if we can get everyone out to do one of those legs or two of those legs, what she's doing is amazing. She's running pretty much zigzagging all across the UK and doing a 5K, like a community 5K, getting people out to run their first 5K or just join in or whatever. So our plan, obviously, now we've got a couple of months to look towards that, is to try and help her get as many. Because imagine, she's going to be knee deep in it at that point. She's going to be deep in the trenches in September. She's running all day, every day. So if we can make your Saturday and Sunday a little bit better on those days, and also she's not getting loads of people, it's going to be going on all over the place. But we have got people in all these different clubs across South Wales now. So if you want to show fucking off how good South Wales running is, get in your club, get them all out. Get everyone in the club to drag someone that hasn't been doing a 5K before. Get your couch to 5K, get the run clubs, get the running clubs, get everyone out and do a 5K on that Saturday, on that Sunday as well, because it's a fucking massive movement. What she's doing is nothing short of sensational.
It is. The challenge itself is class, and then say let's show off South Wales, innit? Let's get as many people as we can, whether it be Saturday or Sunday. We'll be at both. Let's get hundreds of people there, innit? Let's show off, innit? Let's show, let's be the biggest supported run club she gets together. Let's fucking show South Wales off. Get all your club vests there to show on her socials.
Yeah, don't worry about wearing a vest.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't cut around saying you're part of this, or the South Wales running community is so good,
Yeah,
because this is your opportunity to prove it. Like, so fucking show up,
exactly.
do one of the days, do 2 of the days, do both the days, and she'll crack on with her running. But yeah, obviously Wales want to beat England. We haven't beat them in anything for ages, so bring it out and make some fucking noise.
Definitely. Let's get numbers at
But
these
we cover
events.
that topic later as well.
We will.
Diamond League was on the weekend. Now,
It was.
all right, we weren't the only people that broke a record on the weekend.
No.
Fine.
And
I'll say his name.
no, we gotta give him
you
credit, too. Like, we're not as massive as fans as if people that know this, but I am warming to him. Like, that run, I was watching it, and Darky was there in the stadium, and he said it was unreal, and he said the noise was incredible, and can imagine being there for that. The mile world record, 27 years, like it's Jamel Garouge. Unbelievable. Fair play to him, and he beat it by like half a second, and I was watching and I messaged you, the last 600, fucking fair play to him, he put the foot down, like, because he was just about on the lights, and Goose weren't far behind him, and he just kicked into another gear, like, it was scary. That was like, I didn't think he had that in him, I'll be honest. I thought he's not going to get it before the event. Obviously, you don't know what his training's gone like. I know they put a video out this week.
No.
They'd done a 1200 time trial, and he would have only had to run another 460 seconds. And I thought, yeah, but that's a 1200 now, you know, you've gone balls out. But no, hat off to the man. Unbelievable run. You know, in London as well, must be pretty class for him. I know he's Scottish, but a home stadium. Yeah, that was pretty cool to watch, to be honest.
Yeah, right, fine. Well done, Josh Kerr.
Yeah. Like, big up as well, during the same race. Coming back, the Welsh man. He's going to be at the commies now. J.K. Woods, what a comeback he's on as well. He's had a hell of a year so far from 2 serious injuries. So he's back on the up and got the commies soon. So that's good to see.
Yeah, check your DM, Jake. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was in the Sunday Club group for a brief spell, but never said anything. So Butler kicked him out.
Nice one, John Butler. Yeah. Great.
John's like that. If you socialise for a bit, he kicks you out.
Yeah, it's a good rule. I don't mind that rule, you know. But no,
it is a good rule.
Play. I mean, half a second is half a second, isn't it? But if it stood for 27 years and you need a full fucking suit designed around your body, every millimetre of your body, and a special shoe and stuff like that, you got to go faster. Surely this is good, but it starts tumbling out, doesn't it? Like once that goes now, with the advance in technology and stuff like that, it's not going to last another 27 years. Yeah.
I don't think so. I thought it was coming anyway. I thought maybe Jakob would get it, or Hocker or something. Like, Kerr's obviously been close as well with his 1,500 times. Like, the three of them, I thought it was coming within the next 3-5 years. You know, I thought it was going to come. In fairness, he's gone and done it first. So, yeah, you wouldn't be surprised now. Obviously, the Europeans, the way you're going to is the 1,500, so you won't know there. It'll be in like another Diamond League. I'd imagine they'll put something on maybe later in the year after the Europeans. Someone else will have a crack.
Well done, Josh Kerr. He is the first person to break the mile record that wears the same glasses he wore when he was playing with Bunsen burners in science in school. You know that?
Except they tinted Bunsen burner goggles.
Back to local. Obviously, we've got Mega on the weekend. I've got Mega on the weekend. I'm going to set my camera up so you can't not get good photos. But I was talking to Sam about this last.
I will be doing my best.
And if you took like 10K, which is 3 laps, doesn't sound no, I don't want to do Alec. But Mega's different, isn't it? There's these little races that are just different, like, you know, and it's like, if you ask me to go and do 3 laps of somewhere now, go do 3 2-mile laps, I would say I am not going to do that.
Yeah.
But I will go way down to Mega to do it, like. And I love Mega because it gives us a chance to see people like we just spoke about, people we've met through the podcast, because you can see them in Swansea half, you can see them in Cardiff half, but you can't because it's so busy and it's John Rambo everywhere, like. But the people that tend to go to these kind of races are the people that listen to the podcast and people we are friends with and people we've got to know through the podcast. And it's really good to be able to go down and slam out 6 miles, 6.2 miles, and then have a catch up with everyone that lives in our phones, like.
good point that, because it's smaller and it's only 400 there. It does feel low key and small and a proper. I'd say proper. Every race is proper, but you know what I mean. It's more of a again low key event. Get a medal. You don't get a medal if you opted not to. If you want to plant a tree, the back looks like it's back in the pub this year. Bit of an earlier start. The presentation's in the pub beer garden, he said, so I'm guessing that's open. They got breakfast rolls on. I've seen the pre-race email. But 3 laps. Good support in that start, finish straight in the bend. A little bit isolated out on the course, but it's only a 2-mile loop, so you're back before you know where. Like I say, I'm gutted I can't race it this year, but I do love it. It's one of my favourites, mega.
It is like a 2-mile track, isn't it? Like, it's
it is like the same shape as it's a big oval. It's a bigger oval. Yeah,
but you know my favourite thing about down. I love being overtaken by flying machines and them knowing my name and them saying, "Come on, Gar." I'm like, what? That's amazing. Nice. Why do you care?
That's good.
That's good. Looking forward to that. I'm enjoying running. I've been running quite a lot since the last episode.
Good stuff.
Obviously done my Maesteg Park Run. I've done a bit on my own. I've done a bit with Rod Long. So I'm enjoying. I even done one yesterday on my lunch break, which was unheard of. So
proper in this Amsterdam block, boy.
I'm enjoying, but I'm not really doing like any training at the moment. I'm just blowing the dust off, and then we'll see what we can do in Mega, and then we'll have a look at maybe getting a bit more structure into the program and after Mega on the weekend.
Love it. Plenty of time still. It'll be 13 weeks by Mega on it to go, so still plenty of time.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. No shoes are tickling my fancy at the moment. I think I'm just waiting for the Adidas Hyperboost pink ones to come out for Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Because, they'll go perfect with our tops. So
it will go nice.
I don't think I care about plates anymore. Like, what's the point?
No. It's a good point. Like I say, that is like all the studies say, unless you run at a certain pace, they don't really help you. It's the foam. So are you better off just getting a more cushioned, comfy, lighter shoe?
They just happen anyway. They just happen to be the most aesthetically pleasing as well. Like, so that's why I wasn't getting for the plates. I was getting with a nicer shoe. Like,
you as we know, fashion over function.
Fashion over function, baby. But I'm enjoying running. What's going on with you? How are we looking?
Well, I ran Maesteg Park Run obviously Saturday. First time I'd run for nearly a month. No issues during. A little bit of a back. I had then my chiropractor session on Monday evening, as I have been for the last 5 weeks. It's getting better. It does feel better. A little bit of my Achilles still isn't, but I'm going to have another week off now and then one run this week. And then, I'm feeling a lot better. And then hopefully try next week and see how I react to that. But I was a bit stiff Monday, Tuesday. Feel all right today. But I'm going to be sensible again for another week or two before I even try 2-3 runs a week. So fingers crossed it is working and it's easing and I can get back. Like Nicky messaged me yesterday, like, what's my thoughts, plans? I'm like, look, it's still a long way out. At this moment, I got no thoughts of even PBs or fast times. It's just going to be completely comfortable. Do you know what I mean? Be fit enough to be able to run it without stopping and any pain. So that's my that's my thoughts, man. If I can do that right now, I'd bite your hand off. I'd be landed. Do you know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. Yeah. Like I say, there's loads of people we know going there, and they've got a lot of CDF, Slot, OPR, fucking Tom's lot from North. There's going to be loads of people we know there. So it's going to be a good weekend anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Boston news just broke as well, which I was like... So basically what's happening is... You explain it, because you explain it better than me.
They've added another 1,000, or they're going to keep... They've already upped their numbers this year, haven't they? They've announced that, same as Tokyo did. So it's going to be slightly more. But they're now keeping 1,000 places, which will be like a sort of a ballot lottery, isn't it? They said 4 people who've got the qualifying time but didn't make the cut-off time to have a second chance. But you made a good point. Well, there's going to be more than 1,000 that get the cut-off time, or don't get the cut-off time, because obviously it goes down till they get the number. Try to explain to tonight how they'll have a qualifying time. For instance, existence, it'll be 3 hours if you're aged 45 to 49. Then they will take every entry that's come in, say it's 100,000, they'll go, it's 3 hours, it's still 100,000 people. 259, 250, until they get the right amount of people in the race. So that's how they do it. So they ended up last year like 254, for example. And that's when they had enough numbers they could put in the race. So that was then, this cut-off time is now adjusted that much. So you have to run under that. So that's how we always say for Boston, you've got to run quicker. Now, normally it's around 5 minutes. The first year I got in 3 years ago, everyone got in. There was no time adjustment because obviously not enough people had run the times that year. Last year it was 6 minutes because Mick just missed out by seconds. So this year now, so if you've got the qualifying time, so say you've run 2:59, but then the cut-off time gets moved to 2:55, you've got another chance. Whereas normally, if you haven't got that 2:55, you wouldn't get in. So if you're in between the cut-off and the adjusted or the qualifying, you've got another chance. There's like 1,000 places, going to be a lottery, certain amount per age and category sort of thing. So, you'd think, why don't they just give it to the next 1,000, innit? Who have got the fastest qualifying time, which is how they do it for the other 32,000.
I don't know. But at least first of all, I thought you were going to be chucking a couple of 5-hour marathoners in there and stuff like that. So I'm happy. No, not that it's Boston, right? So I'm not being speedist or whatever. Everyone knows the drill with Boston. But
it is sort of Boston is sort of elitist, though, isn't it? And everyone knows that before they get into it. It is sort of elitist, if you like, even though people that run 5 hours do, because that's their time, that's their age. So it's not like there's all sub-3 runners and the closest course is closed at 1 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? There is people coming in 5-6 hours. It's just that's their level and that's their qualifying times, and that's what they're entitled to enter and do. But it is sort of elitist because they want to try and keep it that way, and they've got 130 years of history. Do you know what I mean? So let's not moan about it. Let's not beat about the bush. It's a fucking major marathon. You're there to run fast, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But so it's not as bad as I thought. It's just a little bit shit.
Yeah, it's like, imagine now you run 2:55.10, they move the cut off, and then you see later someone with a 2:59.50's got in because they've got enough 1,000 ballot. Whereas you would have got in if they've added that 1,000 to the next minute, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a weird one, but I can see they're trying to make it, the people that are in that 5-minute window or that 10-minute window, you've also got another chance, which, you'd be landed if you're in there, but if it was Mick last year and you missed by 20-odd seconds and then you failed someone's 9 minutes, you're going to be pissed off again, no? Because you was real close to it. But, we'll see how it works. He shouldn't have any issues this year. We've mentioned him twice, but he's about 10 minutes under, so I've told him book the flights.
Book the fucking flight.
Mark my words.
The flight. I tell you what, we spoke about the heat wave earlier. Do you know what can bugger off in his heat wave?
What?
Cyclists.
Flies.
I know a lot of it.
I thought he was going to say flies, which is worse, cyclists or flies.
Flies and cyclists. Just go away, do you know where I live? There's a cycle, it is like Swansea is a cycle path running through the entire fucking city. Get off the road, or just go fast. These people that are chilling, don't have a drink when your cars are behind you on your bike. You can check behind you. If there's no cars coming, then you can have a drink. But don't slow down to have a drink when I'm allowed to drive 30 mile an hour beer, but you can't you're stopping me, mate. Don't have a drink, you wanker.
We're starting beef cyclists.
Oh, I don't care. They are doing my head. And the other day as well, I wouldn't even call this woman a cyclist, right? She was driving one of the bikes with a basket on the front without an helmet on down the middle of the road. I was this close. I thought I could just give her a nudge now. Because she...
Well, you might still get done.
I know.
Even though she probably shouldn't be on the road without an helmet, you probably still would get done.
Get lost, cyclist. You do my head in. And we just need one question. What is a bather?
What's a bather? Like swimwear?
Know where you go from. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is a bather?
Well, bathers are speedos, isn't it? What do you call them? Yeah, speedos. That's a bather, isn't it? That's bathers. That's what I would class as bathers. Like speedos. What do you call them? Fucking budgie smugglers. Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Them. Why?
What about a women's swimming costume? Is
Yeah,
that a
that's
bather?
bathers is like would be an all-in-one swimsuit. That's what my missus calls bathers, whereas a bikini is like a two-piece, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not a woman,
Yeah,
but that's what my missus calls it, bathers.
Because I was arguing with Carly Stone about it the other day, and I was like, "What do you mean a bather?" She's like, "Isn't that just men's stuff?" I said, "No," because she called it a swimsuit. I was like,
well,
"This isn't Marvel."
I'm sure Leanna's called them bathers. She definitely has them.
Bathers, right?
Yeah, bathers. She's called it swimsuit bathers. Yeah.
Bathers are for men and for women.
We did forget one. Right. I've just remembered. Wait, we forgot one race a weekend. We might touch on it now with our guest because she was in it.
Yes.
Rabbit Run, wasn't it? And the marathon and the ultra. Yeah. Mr. Tasker.
Yeah.
Took the win again in the marathon. Sub 3, 2:55. Off not a lot. How he does it, I don't know. Who won the actual Rabbit Run? We don't know, do we? But she was 5th. That's all we know. And it was running a quicker time. Did he say that? We didn't actually look who won the actual Rabbit Run.
Last year. 20 seconds slower than last, maybe, and finished 5th.
Yeah.
And he finished 7th last year.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it was, the other way around. Yeah, so we don't even know who won that. Just brought it up, but we don't even know.
I know. Sorry.
Look how pro we are. Look how professional we are. We've done a lot of research.
I know. But the thing is, I unfollowed all of them, so I haven't got a clue.
True. Bad fellow, that. Yeah, true. We don't care. Just care about the people.
Never mind.
Hope you enjoyed. It looked off.
I hope you had a good day and got wet in the river and muddy in the mud.
Yeah.
Right. Shall we take a quick break and then we'll get our guest on and then maybe catch a little bit of the sun before we go to bed as well, eh?
Yeah, it's gone off my garden now, but hey yo, it's still nice, isn't it?
We'll be right
still nice.
Welcome back to the Runs podcast. We have been joined by a familiar face for anyone from Ogmore Phoenix, from Maesteg Park Run, from Just Run Penabont, and more recently from podiums as well. Katie Plimmer, what's happening? How are you? You got the
Hello.
call?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you both?
Good.
I've never ever messaged anyone for an episode that was so ready to come on. She's like, about time, boys.
I've been waiting for my caller.
I love her. Brilliant.
How are you? You all right?
Yeah, all good, thank you. Enjoying this weather, so I can't complain.
Exactly.
That's the way. Stop moaning about it, innit? He was moaning about it just now. It's too hot. It's not too hot this summer. Embrace it.
I'll take this any day over the rain.
Yeah,
don't listen to Nick. Who's ran the most miles in his stint, Nick, me or you?
Oh, you. I've been injured for 6 weeks, so definitely you.
Hey, it's hard.
Yeah.
When you've got a bubbly figure like mine, if I was a girl, I'd be called bubbly, wouldn't I? But if you get it's too warm, and it's just sweaty as hell. But anyway, Katie, what has been going on? Obviously, we'll get on to the Rabbit Run a little bit down the line. But quickly, Saturday, you couldn't come to Maesteg Park Run to help us break a record, but you had good reason because you were down the Rabbit Run taking 2nd place. I had to zoom in to read the trophy, but 2nd place.
Yeah, 2nd place in the end. 3rd was close behind, but it was 2nd.
How far was running fun?
Oh, about 15 minutes. She was flying solid.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who was that?
She'd been training for the Snowdon. A lady from Swansea. She'd been training for the Snowdon race the week before, but that got called off because of the heat wave. So she was a late addition to the Rabbit Run, thankfully, to put her training to use.
Yeah.
That house, mine. Lots of people will know. The people that don't know, Katie is engaged to the wonderful Jake Tasker, the mountain goat himself. Fantastic. What an house of runners. But that mantelpiece, bloody hell, you must be fighting over space on it now. Extra shelves going up and everything, is it?
We did actually get another one a few months ago. More for Jake's mine, not for mine. I've got about 2 on there that
I don't know. You've been getting on there lately. You were getting up there lately.
I deliberately put mine in front of Jake's, though, just to make a point.
Yeah,
He won't give a shit, do he?
No, he won't care. Brilliant.
But we'll move our way all the way up to that now, but let's go back to school, Kate. Active in school, sporty in school, smoking in school. What was school for you?
To be honest, a combination. Growing up, when I was a child, I did a lot of sports. So my parents were very good, very encouraging. They put us in everything. We did swimming, gymnastics, did a bit of judo, like anything we could get involved in, they put us in. I was not very good at anything. So like, for example, my sister was a very good gymnast and a very good swimmer. My brother was a very good rugby player. I just went along to all of them just because I was like the additional child who had to find something to do. So I did a lot, but I wasn't good at anything. And then when I got to school then, again, very similar. Like I did netball up until about year 10. That was perfect excuse to wear your PE kit to school, to get out to lessons early. Like I couldn't catch a ball to save my life, but you know, I got to wear my skirts, so I was fine. Yeah, exactly. And also, like, all the girls did it, so if I wasn't there, I was missing out.
Social.
Yeah, and then in year 10 then, we started a women's rugby team, so we had a school rugby team, and I used to live down Amford, so we started the first Amford women's rugby team. Again, I was awful. We had a very good women's rugby team. Lots of them went on to play like regional.
There's rugby heritage down there.
Oh, yeah. Lots of them now are playing for Wales or England. Lots of them playing regional. And we had a really good sevens team. And I was selected to go on our sevens team, definitely as a personality hire. Like I was contributing nothing to that team. But we were the first ever team, male or female, to win Maesteg Park Sevens.
Yeah. Wow.
So we won it twice in a row.
Maesteg Park is huge.
It's huge, yeah. We were the first ever team so we won it the first year. We went back then the second year and we won it again consecutively. And we're the first ever team to do it.
You need personality hires in sevens rugby and sports 100%. Teams like that as well. Like, all right, and I was the same. Like, the best of sports or whatever. But there's a reason Jordan Henderson's just gone to the World Cup with England. You're the Jordan Henderson of women's sevens rugby. Do it a disservice.
I'll take it. I wasn't allowed anywhere near the ball. Like, I think I played the first round. I think I touched it twice. And then after the first round, I wasn't allowed to play again. Like, it was when it was getting serious, I was pulled off. But, it was a laugh. It was a social. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Knew your position, like knew your spot.
Yeah.
Rolling it.
Yeah.
I was more than happy to have my name on the team list and not actually do anything.
Yeah.
So that was school. Like I said, the personality hire of lots of teams. Didn't actually do anything. And then when I went to uni, obviously team sports filtered out, and I just didn't do anything in uni. I went out a lot. I put on a lot of weight. I barely walked, let alone did any sport. So that was uni. And then in third year so in my final year, it got to the point and I put on a lot of weight. I was so unfit. So I went on like quite a weight loss journey. Yeah. It was obviously very difficult doing that in your third year of uni. Like me and my friends downloaded the Weight Watchers app. And I think like
Weight Watchers.
Oh, I gotta say, it did help me lose weight. But like some weekends, you've got to track your breakfast, your dinner, and your tea. And like my breakfast was like 5 Strongbow dark fruit cans, and then my lunch was like pizza and a pitcher and spoons. Like it did work, but it wasn't great.
Whatever works, isn't it? I just don't like the sins and everything, bastardizing foods and stuff like that. But if it works, it works. But it's
exactly.
You've got to learn from it for it to become sustainable after it as well. You can't watch it forever, like.
No, and I did it for a few months, lost a little bit of weight, and then we actually went into lockdown. So my third year of uni was the first lockdown.
Pardon? Where were you in uni?
Cardiff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so not far. Although I lived down Ammanford then, so it's a little bit further.
Yeah.
So yeah, in lockdown then I moved back home, finished uni online, and didn't really have much else to do. So I just concentrated on like losing weight, and I got to like a healthy, happy size. Still not exercising, just losing weight through diet. And then it was the second lockdown then. So do you remember when we were out of lockdown for a bit and then we went into lockdown again for Christmas?
Yeah.
So it was that January then when I downloaded the Couch to 5K app just for something to do. I was so bored. I just wanted to see if I could do something, and I
With
downloaded.
anyone then, or was that just
No.
you lockdown in the house? Or because I imagine, like, let me understand your social kind of setting, but there as well. All your friend, look, majority of your friends are from university friends, right? Right or wrong? Yeah.
Well, like I've got my good friends from home who obviously I was with in school, and then my uni friends. Yeah.
But no one was like, let's do Couch to 5K. You were,
Oh no.
I'm going to do Couch to 5K. This is me on class. Carry on.
And to be honest, that was part of the reason I did it, because, like I said, I was off for everything in school, and it was a little bit of a running joke with me and the girls. Like, I couldn't do anything. You give me something to try, I'll give it a go, and I'll be bad at it.
Yeah.
And it was. That sounds quite sad, but it wasn't. You know, it was quite funny.
It's at the time, it's like, all right, but then as you get older, you're like, fuck, do you know what? I fucking will do something then.
Yeah, and I think that was part of my mindset. I was like, I've got to find something
Yeah.
that I can do.
Yeah, you can
And
stick
like I
to.
knew. Yeah, and like when I was growing up, my mother ran a bit, and like my two aunties run. So you know, I sound silly, but I know of running. Like I know that. Well, I
No,
thought
yeah.
anyone could do it. So yeah, I woke up one day in lockdown. I was like, I'm going to download this app and I'm going to give it a go. And it was the hardest run of my life. I used to live on top of a hill, and at the bottom of the hill was an industrial estate. So I walked down the hill, went onto the industrial estate, and I just listened to the first run. And it was something like, I don't even know what it is, like 8 lots of 60 seconds running.
Yeah.
And I did about 2, and then I was like, well, I can't do any more, can I?
Mate,
So I just,
it's horrible, isn't it?
yeah.
You like, and at that point, you think I must be the worst runner in the entire. There is not a worse runner in the world of me.
No, absolutely not. So I did like the first 2 or 3 runs maybe, then I walked all the rest of it. I got back to my house and I collapsed on the sofa for the rest of the day. I did not move. It was brilliant because it was lockdown. My mother and my sister were home. So I sat on the sofa. I had them both pandering over me. They were bringing me water. They were bringing me cups of teas. My sister helped take my shoes off. Like, it was quite traumatic.
So you just done our marathon Saturday, like.
Oh, honestly, I was worse after doing that first run.
Yeah.
I turned the shade of Gareth's hat. Like, I was a completely different colour. My sister was really concerned because it was COVID. She was like, "Oh my God, imagine if you've had COVID, now you've started running." She was like, most people don't go this colour. Like, most people don't find running this hard. So anyway, I did that, spent the rest of the day on the sofa. I was treated like a queen in the house. And then 3 days later, obviously it's time for run 2. And they're saying, "Are you sure now? Are you sure you should go?" So I was like, right, I'm going to do it. So I did it again. I couldn't do all the runs. I just basically, for the first few weeks, I just kept repeating runs. So I was going, yeah. And that's what's brilliant about the app is you can just keep going back. So it took me a few months, I think. Yeah, it was about 3 months in total to complete the actual app.
Yeah.
And then I didn't actually hit 5K because obviously the final run is running for 30 minutes and I couldn't run a 5K in 30 minutes. So it took me again another few weeks to actually get to a 5K.
Yeah.
And then, but what was lovely was when I did finish the app, when I finished that final run, my mother was waiting at home and she'd brought out like one of her old medals.
Oh.
So it was really sweet. Like
Awesome.
they really celebrated.
Yeah.
And she put a little medal around my neck, and it was like, well done, you've finally done it. And then, yeah, it's just carried on from there. So that was 5 years ago
Yeah,
now.
2021. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's still pretty good, though, isn't it? Like you'd gone from literally nothing in 3 months to 30 minutes continuous running. That's pretty, even
Yeah.
if you didn't get the 5K, that's good going. Like from nothing, that's pretty good start. Like
Yeah. And I got to say,
as hard as
that's
it
like,
was, like and you say it was, still, that's like
oh,
pretty
yeah. Yeah.
impressive. Like.
I'm such a fan of the app, and I'd recommend the app to anyone because, and it's like, I think on about week 6, you jump drastically to like 25 minutes, and you're looking at it and you're thinking, well, I can't do that. But you do. I think the app is very well designed. And even if you can't quite make it, you can repeat the run. And yeah, I think it builds you up in such a way that you do it.
Why did you go, no, like after that first day?
Yeah.
Why did you do the second run?
I think it was to prove to myself that I could do it. Because like I said, there's been nothing that I could do. I've always relied on like the social or my friends to keep me motivated.
You had like
And
a chip on your shoulder. You probably didn't
oh
realize
yeah,
it was there, like, and then
yeah, I think so. And also it was something to do. Like I was bored. It was
Yeah,
lockdown.
there's nothing else to do,
I
was
was doing
there?
my I was doing my PGC, so I was learning to teach online. It was such a boring time. I thought I may as well try and have 20 minutes outside.
Yeah.
Couch to 5, like that's why my brother ran a marathon, didn't he? And he started with Couch to 5K as well. All right, he's digressing, going back, but he always said he would do that once he'd done it. He just wanted to run the marathon, like, and then
Yeah.
his plan was never to keep running. I mean, he will go back eventually, but it's like, and it sounds like I'm just guessing, obviously, kid, innit? But and failure is the wrong word, innit? But you've never really shown up to anything, and I know he's still young at that point, anyway, right? Because
Yeah.
you're still going to school, but like. Oh, your mother and sister were probably thinking she's going to pull a plug. She's not going to make it. All your friends are thinking she's not going to make it through this and stuff like that. So for you to rock up and like get it all done, that's like a bigger achievement. Like you said, that's a bigger achievement than finishing second in rapid run on the weekend. Like,
Yeah.
100%, yeah. And I think there was never an end goal. Like I never wanted to do a marathon. I never wanted to do a race. I just wanted to see if I could, like my goal was to finish the app. Like that's all that the goal was. And then I think because I'd done it, it was a little bit like, oh, I can do something. Now what's next? So it was like that kick-started it then.
Like, do you remember, like, I always think back, now when you're doing that, and we know so much about running now, don't we? But I can't imagine the gear you were running in as well, like,
Yeah.
like the shoes, the fit and everything. It must have been wild, like.
I was in my Under Armour shoes that I bought for netball in about year 8. So they'd like, not that I wore them much for netball, mind. They spent most of the time on the sideline. But yeah, I was in like £20 Under Armours. I had full length leggings. I had my mother's old black hoodie on that she'd very kindly lent to me, and which I haven't actually returned. Like it was, there was no gear, no idea.
Yeah.
So you obviously run that 5K distance then. Like, where do we go next? Because we haven't got many, because it's not that long ago, is it? Like,
No.
when was that? 2021? So we've got 5 years till then.
5 years.
But you, like a lot of people will go, I've couched to 5K, done 5K. I'll just go all the way back to the start now, reverse everything. But obviously it lit something in you to carry on as well then. But was it we were still in lockdown as well then?
Yeah, so we were still in lockdown. So like throughout all of the months that I was like training, I just did the industrial estate. So I was just I was walking down the hill, going up and down the industrial estate. And then I was kind of like setting myself mini challenges then. So like the first one was to like run down the hill and then do the 5K.
Yeah.
And then it was like, and then eventually then it was aiming to run halfway up the hill or like run the whole way up. And then I think we started to come out of lockdown in about May.
Yeah.
And before that we had like, we could drive an hour or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah, we went off work to jump postcodes. Remember that?
Yeah. The good old days. We drove down like me and my mother drove down the coastal path in Llanelli. just to like mix it up. So it was more of a challenge then to see where else I could run. But again, it was only like 5Ks. I'd probably hit like 7K at this point. And then I started to think then, like, you know, what's next? I was getting a little bit bored of 5Ks. And I didn't want to stop because I enjoyed it. So that was the year.
Is you've learned to enjoy it as well, and it hasn't become a chore. People will grit it out as well because of that stubbornness. But a lot of people will go, right, I've done that now. Like I just said, knock it on the head. But you were enjoying, and you wanted it to become a lifestyle and part of your hobbies and everything as well. Then, yeah.
Yeah, and I think as well. I think because I started training in January, like I think, you know, the second run it was hammering down with rain. I think going into the summer months it was a lot easier. Yeah. So then that was the year that Swansea half was in October.
Yeah.
So I saw on Facebook there was like the last few places remaining or something, and this was about May time. So I signed up then to the Swansea half in October to give me a little goal. So I worked then throughout summer. I didn't follow a plan. I just kind of built up a mile per week.
Yeah.
So like I would do, you know, 6 miles, 7 miles, 8 miles. And I had like the genius idea that I could run a sub 2. So at this point, I know, at this point, like I didn't know many runners, but I'd started to follow a few on, you know, Instagram, Twitter, I think it was. I was following some runners back then. And then I thought, oh, you know, everyone's doing a sub 2. I can do a sub 2.
That's the problem, isn't it? It's the same, like, sorry to jump in again.
Yeah.
Even back then, like, it's a massive, that's a pandemic now, is expectations are not realistic online at the moment. I run a marathon every single day for 365 days, no problem. But that's like, it's good and it's bad to know that's existed till 2021, and realistic expectations for likes, like, carry on though.
Yeah, no, 100%. You know, like this sub 2, I was nowhere near a sub 2. I didn't even know what that meant, but I saw everyone else doing a sub 2 and I thought, oh, that sounds fun. So obviously I turned up and I did not get a sub 2. It wasn't far off. I think I was something like 2:18, so only 18 minutes over. It wasn't a complete fail, but it was an awful run. I think I sprinted the first half. I got down to like Verdi's and I stopped and I texted my mum and my dad and I said, I've had enough. Please, can you come and pick me up? And they were like, you know, I'm really sorry, love, but the roads are closed. Like, you're stuck. You've got to get back. They were waiting the other end. All of my friends had turned up. They'd made signs and everything. And I was just stood outside Verdi's thinking, I don't want to do this. So I like sprint.
Was it open? Was Verdi's open?
No.
Yeah, see,
no, it wasn't.
You could have gone in if it was open.
Yeah. I know.
Sat down, had a coffee. Yeah.
That was the year. The half started at like 8 or something ridiculous in the morning.
Yeah.
It was really early start. So the walk, the way back then, I was like sprinting for my life for 2 minutes, walking for 2 minutes, sprinting for 2 minutes. There was no like run walk. It was a sprint walk. It was awful. But I got to the finish.
Just get me back to the finish line.
I was doing anything to make it quick. I was cutting corners, everything. But I got to the finish and I said, never again. All the girls were there. They had their signs. My family were there. I was like, thank you, but this is the last time you'll be supporting me. And then about 2 days later, I was like, actually, I can do better than that. I can enjoy it more than that. And I just carried on from there, basically.
Yeah, that's the big thing, isn't it? You realise like how hard it was. You didn't do yourself justice because you knew there was more in you, and like you could have gone, right, that is it, I'm done. I've done an half marathon, like that's some achievement. It's like, but no, you realised, and that's what's where you are now, in winning and getting second in rabbit run and winning races. That fire in you knew, like, nah, there's more in you.
Yeah.
If I stop winging, like, and that's a realisation. There's much more in me if I stop fucking about and if I decide to find out, like.
Yeah, exactly. And I think as well, I didn't enjoy it. Like, I was so looking forward to it. And yeah, I didn't enjoy it, and I thought the whole reason I'm running is to enjoy it. So I wanted to do something else
And like,
to enjoy it.
my first experience, half marathons are such big races, and you've done so much training on your own or with your mother in
Yeah.
peace and quiet, like you're in your own feet and stuff like that. And then you're working up to this thing that is just in your face, like massive event and stuff like that as well. I imagine that's quite daunting coming out of lockdown as well, and you're still relatively young at that point as well, compared to me and Nikki, obviously. So that must be like a big jump from silence to fucking madness. Because half marathons, especially around the cities, are wild. Like,
Yeah, it was really weird, and I didn't know, like, I'd never run with anyone at this point,
yeah,
because that's another funny story. You know, when I started running with people, I started going with a group of girls from school, who I used to teach with in school, like after the half. And the first run that we went on, they tried to talk to me, and I couldn't talk and run, so I just spent the run like grunting at them. They were asking me questions, and I just grunted in response, and that was completely different. Like, so doing the half where there's people talking to you, there's big atmosphere, big crowds, even the waiting round at the start, I didn't know anyone. I was completely on my own. Yeah.
I done that for so long as well, because like for such a long time, I would just run at one pace, whether I was running a park run or a Cardiff half or running on my own. I didn't have like an easy pace or a fast pace or anything. I had one pace. So if I'd go for a run with someone, I would just bust my balls to. Oh, that's why I hated running with people for ages, didn't I? Because I would just say, yeah, I'll come, but I'm not fast enough. So I would just be like, yeah, fine. So
Yeah.
I think that's again, you're still winging everything at this point, but we know you've like settled into not winging it now. So
Yeah.
what happens after Swansea half then?
So, like I said, I started running with some of the girls I used to work with. So that's when I kind of learned how to run with people and actually, have a conversation whilst running without dying. And then one of the girls, her sister was in Ogmore Phoenix.
Yeah.
And it was starting to get into the winter. It was like December, January maybe. And like I was a bit conscious, and I was new to Bridgend as well. So between all of this, I've moved from Ammanford to Bridgend. I didn't know the area, and I was saying, I don't like running in the dark. And she said, why don't you join a club? So I met her sister then, and we went training together, and that was the start of me being with Ogmore Phoenix then for a few years.
What a choice! Like that is like running has changed your life, hasn't it?
Oh, 100%. My entire social life now
And
is running.
your social life, you met Jake through running. Like, imagine you didn't get up on that third day and go for that run. Like,
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah, it's the motivation sometimes. Like, I tell myself, like, that one decision changed my life.
so
What are my
positive.
other decisions doing? Yeah.
It blows my mind. Like, I know we always talk about sliding doors, but that one is a wild sliding door because who knows? You might be down to spoons now on the Bow and Black again. Like, do you know? But, but it's had such.
I'd have a picture in one hand, a pizza in the other hand.
Just got your netball kit on, just in case one of them does get injured and another one gets injured and they need to put someone because they've only got enough 3 players on or whatever.
But
I was like 5th resort.
Yeah, it's mad. We spoke before we come on, Katie, about Park Run. Like everyone had turned up from Bilf or Cardiff or people we didn't know 3 years. You know what I mean? And that's what running does. Doesn't it? It's mad, like amount of people and friends you can get. Obviously, you and Jake are together now from it as well. But it's so positive, isn't it? Like not just for your physical, mentally as well. I think, and obviously personally as well. It can work out, doesn't it? It's brilliant. Like that's mad story, and it's crazy. Like from our one decision in lockdown in 21.
Yeah.
But how do you get better now, Em? Because you're fucking real good now. So,
to be honest, it's just consistency. Like I have run now for 5 years. I haven't stopped really within those 5 years. Like, I've
taken information on as well, and wanting to get better as well, because you're not still driving down to Ammerford, running down the hill, running around the industrial estate, running back up the hill. It's the want to get better and turning up every day to get better.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing is like, you know, I love running. I enjoy it. It's very rarely, a difficult thing for me to do now, as in to get myself out the door.
Yeah.
But there was times where I didn't want to get out the door and I didn't want to do it, and it would have been easier to sit at home. But I was always thinking of the feeling afterwards. Like there's nothing better than a runner's high.
No.
So how you feel afterwards, getting yourself out the door for half an hour makes the rest of your day so much better.
Yeah. And you've kind of, we go back to that part, that first day of couch to 5K, because that's what we're talking about. But like, there would have been girls on the start line of Rabbit Run on the weekend and thought, fuck, Katie's here. Like, imagine telling that girl that's gonna, it's true though, isn't it? It would, like,
oh yeah,
when Jake rocks up to a start, if Dewi's not on a start line, everyone else is landed, like, and it's a similar situation. But if you told that girl there was fucking lying on a settee, smoked after her first couch to 5K session, that in a couple of years people are going to be a little bit worried about racing you, how wild is that, like?
Yeah, it's crazy. And I think like that's what's funny, because even saying to me that I'd be on a start line, even that would have shocked me back then, because I never even went with any intentions of being on start line. That meant nothing to me. And I think like that's what's quite funny looking back now is, I've got that, like the 5K time that I wanted, that I've chased all summer, like, and I've got it now. But that's only become a goal these past few months. Before that, like I remember for about a year and a half, I tried to get a sub 25. So that was my dream, a sub 25. And I tried for about a year and a half. And I remember the night that I did it, I was like, oh my God, I've peaked. Like I've hit my sub 25. I'm done. I've done everything I've wanted to do. And then it just keeps coming.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah. You do get like you hit a certain point, then you think, I can't get better now. This is mental. But then you do, don't you? You just keep going. You keep getting better every week, every month. And I bang on about it, and it's my biggest thing. Consistency is key. Like, and the big thing with you, Kate, I've never seen you not smile at a race. So you love it. Yeah. Like you don't, like every race is you at. You're laughing, smiling before, during, after. And that's just like so. That's such a big thing to take out of it. It's not always so serious. And you're there racing, like at the Scenic 7, wasn't it? When you come in 1 hour, it was like, oh my God, you were shocked. But then you was absolutely loving it. Like, and that was a bastard of a race.
I think as well, like, as much as I say, my goals are always changing, it's like you just said, Nick, it's so important to remember that one day those goals are going to stop being met. Like, I am going to hit a point where I stop getting faster, and I'm absolutely fine with that, because I don't run just to get faster. I run because I love it, I enjoy it. And I think it's sometimes like you've got to reflect on that, haven't you? You've got to stop and think, like, my sub 25 2 years ago, I thought that was the best day of my life. And now I've hit my sub 20, and I thought that was the best day of my life. And it's like,
you'll keep
I think, go on.
No, I just like sitting there. You keep on getting faster as long as you keep doing what you're doing until you stop getting faster. Like it's a mad sport, like, isn't it?
Yeah, I think as well, like for me, one of the biggest things is not being afraid to try and put yourself out there, and not being afraid to come last. Like I did the first year I did Rack Raid, I was on Ogmore Phoenix B team, and I came dead last in my race. Like I was, out of the big list of people, I was right at the bottom. But I was so pleased because I'd done Rack Raid for my team. Like, a hit race, quite a renowned race. And I think sometimes people are too worried about trying and failing that they don't try at all.
It's not failing either, is it? Like,
no, it's not.
I know what you're saying. Like, that is the easy word to pick for it. But that's where, like, I'm going to get lapped so many times on Sunday in Mega, but I'll run it really fast, like. I think that's where, especially when you get to a point where you are working on getting faster, then you've got to move yourself up the tiers to race people that are faster than you, because you're not going to learn anything beating people by fucking 5 minutes every week, like.
Yeah. Like someone said to me before, would you rather win or would you rather PB? I was like, I'd rather come last than PB.
Yeah.
Like surely that's an
That's the point, isn't it?
obvious thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. I say it's a great point again, like, coming last doesn't matter if you're happy with your race, and so many people get down and they thinking and worrying, and it's like, it's just fucking running at the end of the day. Like, we're all up to just running.
Yeah.
We're doing our bodies and ourselves and our minds. The world are good. Just get out there and race, like. And if you come last, you come last. Who gives a shit? Nobody cares but you. Like, literally, people are the same with Park Run. Like Leanne's got real bad fear of it, and she started running again before we went on holidays, and she's always in her head, what if I come last? Like, nobody gives a shit. Like, nobody cares. Like, the only person that cares is you. And I get it, it's hard on some people, and some people big it up too much, and it mentally brings them down, but just stop thinking like that, and like, it becomes so much better.
Yeah. I think as well, once you do it, like once you come last once, it's no longer a big deal. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I've come last, and now I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, that's fine. I'll do it again.
And you're not working hard enough.
Yeah.
That.
No, you have to get, like, that's how you grow, like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your house is so fast, but I can't imagine two more child runners living together in that house. There's no, it must be like, there must just be birds singing outside the window all day, every day, and stuff like that. Like, there's no pressure.
I don't know. Jake's had a tough 18 months, and so I can imagine he's been frustrated. He hasn't probably seen every time I've seen him, he's been positive in his messages, but he's had a tough couple of years.
But Kate, you've probably seen a different side to Jake than everyone else sees as well. But what a guy, like, I just want to know if you remember the first time he made moves on you, like.
Yeah, the first time he made moves on me was when I came last in Rack Raid, funny enough.
See, what a guy.
Down.
What a guy.
Yeah, we
perfect opportunity.
It was yeah, so I'd only been in the club for a few months, and they needed one extra female for their B team. So I said, yeah, sign me up. So I went down, and I'd run in the morning. I'd done my race, so I was knackered. Jake was doing the half marathon in the afternoon. Yeah, that one. And we were in Monmouth watching one of our other runners come in, and I'd never met him at this point. I'd heard about him, obviously, you know, people talk about the fast Jake. So we were stood on a roundabout with the rest of our team, and he came over and he was like, oh, how was your run? And I was like, oh, I was really enjoyed, you know, came last, feeling knackered. And he was just so nice. He was like, oh, you did amazing, even being on the start line is incredible, etc. And I was looking a hot mess at this point. Like, I was still going bright red. I still hadn't got over that. I was wearing, like, I think I had sliders. I was carrying my shoes. It was boiling hot day. I was exhausted from the run. And then obviously Jake, I didn't quite realise how fast Jake was at this point. So then Jake did his race. He went off for his stage. We met back at the end, and he'd won, and it was like, oh my God, wow, well done. And then, yeah, it went from there. He slid into the DMs then about 2 days later. And yeah, it just went from there. So it was Rack Raid, actually.
Yeah.
I tell you, Tasker's used that line on me as well. Being on the start line is just brilliant anyway. So he's used that on me as well, a little bugger. But no. Like, I think obviously you're really good, like, you're an incredible runner, you're getting better and better, but I think you were like one of the best adverts ever for how running can change your life without sounding like cliche and corny and stuff like that, because like I said, if you don't get up off that set day on the third day and do that run, your life is completely different. Like,
oh yeah, 100%. I think back to it all the time, like how much my life has changed for the better. And it's like, I've still got all the good parts of my own life. Like, my friends from home, you know, they don't run, but when I've got a race on, they're there supporting me.
Yeah. Like, and you've got them you need them people so you can tap out the running as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You need those to switch off for it.
Yeah, exactly.
They have started training for the hen do mine. They know there's going to be some kind of running involved. So, so they are looking at, like, right, you know, what can we start doing in preparation?
You need to do an Emily Marchant and get down Brighton.
I know, she has inspired me.
That would be class, wouldn't it? Imagine that. Oof. Tough.
I know.
But obviously, like, we've missed so much out, and I'm obviously conscious of time. But
And
what's next now?
It's a short space of time, innit? Like, going back, it's only 5 years. Like, that's mad, innit? You've gone from, like, 2021, started Couch to 5K, and then, like, in 5 years, you've won a race, come second in a marathon. It's like, that's mad, innit? Like, and you've got so much still ahead, like, still young, still getting, still learning. I wouldn't say learning, because obviously, you know what I mean? There's still more to learn, innit? Yeah, there is more to learn. Like, I still think I'm learning at certain races and certain distances. So, yeah, that's like such a bright future, but a lot ahead to, like, think, right, I could challenge it or get better at this distance, that distance. Like, say, you've just broken the 5K PB, so there's still loads more in the tank, innit? If that's what I'm trying to say, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely still learning, like, especially over the longer distances, like, the marathon. Obviously, I did London this year, so, loved it. I was so pleased with my time, but I know I need to do a lot more. Well, I can do a lot more if I want to.
And that's the marathon. The hard bit is you got to put in a 3-month, 4-month, 3-month block, and then you fucking find out. And if that goes tits up, you can't have another go for a year, like.
Exactly.
What have you got for the rest of the year now?
I've got lots of, like, the little no frills coming up now. So I've got Mega on the weekend.
Yeah,
the Aberavon 5Ks. Scenic 7 as well, which is Blade Runner's
Blade
run.
Runner, not Scenic 7.
Yes. So Scenic 7's in 2 weeks, I think. Or next week, maybe. But they're just, like, nice, fun ones. I am eyeing up Abington Marathon, October. Just because my legs felt pretty good after London, recovered quick after them. Like, even after Rabbit Run on the weekend, I was doing some easy miles this morning. They feel fine. So I might eye up that one just for something at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And then obviously I got the London place then for next April.
Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday. I haven't accepted it yet.
Ask him if we can do Sunday, because Saturday doesn't count.
Do you know what, right? Controversial. I think Saturday's the better day because...
You said that to me when I messaged you after you got in. You were like, oh, Saturday's better. Only if you got in on Saturday. If it was Sunday, you'd be like, that's the best day.
No, because I think if it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, if they stick to their word, then it'll be the only time you can run the London Marathon on Saturday.
Yeah, I get that. I do see that point. A lot of people are saying that, and maybe it will. I don't think it will, because it'll be too much money, and that's the way the world revolves, isn't it? It's money. But yeah, like, have they even give you the full? Like, 'cause I spoke to Arwell about it Saturday briefly. Do you even know what? Are you in with just females? No, you can't, because Arwell's running. But he's not really sure what how it's working even yet. They haven't disclosed all that, have they?
No, the only thing it said is, like, congratulations, you're in. Your day is, and then they gave you the day. But I don't think if the women are the Saturday, I'd prefer to run the Saturday. Like, I'd rather run with the elite women rather than. I won't be with the elite women, but
you're in the same race as them. I know, I get it.
Yeah,
real power, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
But apparently, I heard if you do a Saturday, you have to stay up on a Sunday and help them get the fences and stuff in then as well.
I'm willing to do that.
That's going to be
a bit of active recovery.
How do they do that?
Like, London for you is, like, so excited. Like, I get more excited for people like you going to London than I was for me going to, like, when you going to Boston. I'm more, because you're gonna put the work in. Like, you're gonna do everything. You're gonna leave no stone unturned to beat last year.
Yeah, and I think because, like, I haven't accepted it because I don't agree with the 2-day, but then also it either goes to me or it goes to somebody else.
Like, you might not train. Exactly. Like, it's not like in the pocket, so you might as well do it. Someone else is going to have it anyway. Like. That's
very true.
But we can't fix it, and we'll still be. Like, we still support, like I said, like, we go to all the Run for Wales events as well. And we don't agree with, like, the company or anything like that. But our friends are running it. The races are brilliant. The atmosphere is brilliant. They're just being run by faceless organisations. But I don't want to get started on that again.
Let's not.
Again.
But no, like I said, it's still, like, and for runners like you, like, I'm buzzing to see what you can do in London next year. because you've got a time to beat them this year, and you are going to you'll put in the work, and hopefully you get the reward, like, innit?
Yeah, and like if I don't, I won't be too disappointed. I
No.
think there's that side of it as well. I'll put in the work and I'll try hard, but if on the day it doesn't work for whatever reason, then I'll go again in the next one.
Yeah. And enjoy.
Great
just keep smiling and enjoy yourself, innit?
Yeah.
What a legend! Absolute pleasure to share a conversation with you, Katie Plimmer.
Thank you for having me.
We missed out loads. Nick, can you think of anything that we've like glaringly missed out because we just zipped?
What's your goals for Mega Sunday?
Well, I did have goals of a PB, which would be sub 42, but I did it in Puff Call.
Yeah.
So
Before the marathon.
I'm a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure how the legs will feel. I'll have an easy week now this week. I'm not sure how they'll feel on Sunday, but I might go out for like, I don't know, maybe a sub 41 and just see what happens.
See what happens, yeah.
It's worth a try. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Because you've got the marathon in your legs, was you like, I'm just going to go and run it, but I love that you're still going to set the time and go for it.
Yeah, I'm often like that though. I'll always try.
Yeah.
I'd rather try starting something.
Yeah, and then like, not on.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, I don't think that might be the first time I've said absolutely today. Anyway, Katie, thanks for giving us some time. Let's take a little break, and then we'll get back with favourites and our favourite show closers, and then you can go and check on Jake's painting. How about that?
Best dad.
Be right back. We will see you in person on Sunday, but before that, Nikki's obviously got a list of favourites to go through with you. Ready, Nick?
Yes. Right, favourite race?
There's too many to choose from. I love all the trail races, like the no frills, but I'm going to go Scenic 7 because I did it 3 years ago and it was my favourite race of that year, and obviously it's coming up now in 2 years, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. I thought it wouldn't be a big one from you. You pair love an obscure one, and they are the best, and like Mega Sunday, I love it. I'm not racing, I'm still coming down, but these are the races that are brilliant, like lower field, no messing around, get it done. Yeah, good choice. Not that I've done that one, but I did enjoy the Blade Run the other week that we was at, wasn't it? That was really good. Tough race, but I really enjoyed that.
Very similar. Yeah, 3.5 miles up, 3.5 miles down. Lovely.
Yeah. Nice. Favourite shoes?
I am a serious overpronator, so I can only run in stability shoes. So I'm a bit boring when it comes to shoes. But I have started wearing the Saucony Endorphin Carbons only for short races, and I do like them.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't have carbons till a long ago, did you? You never wore them till a long ago.
Yeah, honestly, when I run, I'm literally like, I run sideways almost. So there's not many shoes I can wear. But the Saucony Endorphins, I am enjoying them for a 5K.
Lovely. Favourite distance?
Half marathon.
Yeah. Well, even after that Swansea debacle.
Yeah. I've grown to love the half since.
Yeah. Awesome. Favourite athlete?
Ooh, Safan Hassan. I think she's incredible.
That's a great shout, that is. She does everything.
She does it all.
Yeah, she does everything.
She does it all. Like. She's not afraid to try. She'll, I don't know, have a cramp halfway through a race and then keep on going. Yeah. I think she's amazing. That
is a brilliant shout. That's a real good one. She's up there on mine. She's, like I say, she does every distance. Yeah. Goes for it from the gun. Great shout, that is. I love that one. Yeah. This is a new one I'm going to try this week. Favourite moment in running?
Ooh.
Or memory?
Well, if Jake's listening, I'm going to say when I met Jake. If Jake's not listening, to be honest, it's got to be that sub 20 last week because I have tried so much recently. Yeah, I've come within like 3 seconds, like 4 seconds, 5 seconds. I've been so close. So to get that meant a lot.
Tom Baird said similar, didn't he? When you're chasing those goals, and the thing is, 20:01 is not it. Like 20 flat is not it. Like, so you have to hit 19:59 to get it. Like, so you can. But the good thing about those is you can have a go every week. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I've been doing, to be honest, for the past few weeks.
Keep
so
going.
It was nice to get it.
I won't be surprised you're down under 1930 in no time now, because that's how it happens, and you'll break in, like it's a weight off your shoulders. You're not thinking about sub 20, and you'll just go and run something quicker probably soon.
I'll hold you to that.
That's what happened with me. It was like I couldn't break 18 for ages, then he broke in, did loads. That's how it works. Like you end up just, before you know, I was at 17, 20. It was mad, like, because you're not thinking about it, or it felt like a pressure's off sort of thing.
Yeah.
One of them. And last one, bucket list race.
I'd like to do some of like the crazy trail races in the Lake District and things, but also the Loch Ness Marathon. I think that looks lush and it's not too far away.
Yeah, we did speak about it in Snowdon, didn't we, that there was an option for you. And that was my first one.
We were looking at it this year.
Yeah, it's my first one.
Oh, yeah.
I need to go back to that as well, because it's a real... It's like Snowdon is special, like, again, low-key, you're running alongside Loch Ness all the way in, point to point. It's stunning scenery. That's a good chunk, that is.
Yeah.
That last one?
Yeah, that was the last one, but yeah.
Right then, Kate, the moment you've been waiting for since you discovered the first episode you listened to.
I am.
What song have you got for the playlist?
Right, I listen to everything and anything, but I'm going for one that just always puts me in a good mood.
Right.
Some people hate it. Like, I've played it for some of my friends and they've told me to turn it off, but it's going on there. And it's the Levi Heron edition.
Right, you better open
it. Right over my head. Never heard of that.
I heard it once, and it's like been ingrained in my brain, and it goes on at the start of every race now.
Who's the singer? Who's the singer?
I don't know. It's the Levi Heron edit.
Right,
it's like a DJ.
I'll have a look.
It's called The Glen.
All right. And who is going to play Katie Plimmer in a movie of her life?
I've gone for Emma McKay, the one who's in Sex Education.
Yeah.
Maeve.
Another one. I haven't got a clue.
When she's got brown hair, there's a little bit of resemblance, not much, but I think she's cool, so I'll take her.
Yeah, what's that one? What's the one with? I remember they say she like I'm just looking now. She looks a bit like Margot Robbie as well, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's why I chose her.
What's she in with the pink hair? I've seen her with pink hair before.
Sex Education.
Okay, I must watch that next time.
You're giving away your favourite shows, Gav, by mistake.
You know what I'm mad on at the moment? I can't stop. Shameless USA. Have you seen that?
No,
I've never watched that one. I only watched the British one.
I can't wait to finish it now because there's a lot of seasons. But I'm flying through it. Happy days. Anyway, we digress. I'm looking forward to seeing you go 41 in Megan on Sunday. Please wait for me. I'll probably be about 19 minutes behind you, hang around, and we can have a chat and some photos and stuff like that. But, Nick, do you want to wrap up? Nikki's on camera duties as well, so make sure you smile.
I'm on the camera. He's got to set it right, and I just got to point and click, hopefully. It's not
taking it to his hand so he doesn't drop it or anything.
You got one job.
I got one job this week. And Katie, thank you so much for your time. It was brilliant. It's great to catch up. And best of luck Sunday at Mega. We will see you along with everyone else, because that's the start line you will see us on.